I do a lot of exfoliating in my life. Exfoliating is a wonderful thing to me because as many times as I wash my face or I clean my face, I tend to use my fingers. My fingers are gentle enough and not harsh against my skin. Therefore, I'm never sure if I can get all of the dirt off of my face using certain products and my fingers in a circular motion. But I have a solution. I exfoliate. Not too often. I don't exfoliate every day. You should not exfoliate every day because the process itself is harsh. It's harsher than a towel. It uses beads and particles that are ragged edged, that have very sharp edges and things that rub up against your skin to scrape away at the top layer of your skin. It's not as harsh as microdermabrasion or anything like that. It doesn't peel away the top layer. However, it does clear up some of the dead skin that's already hanging and about to fall off. Exfoliating also scrubs really well and opens your pores a little bit. So anything that's stuck in your pores that needs to be out, it'll help you pull it right out of there with whatever you're using. Another reason I love to exfoliate is because if you have acne, cystic acne, normal pimples, if it's red, anything like that, the massaging and the motion of exfoliating along with the mechanical help of the beads in it will allow your face to move and maneuver whatever's in your skin, and it helps it find its way to that head. And that really is beneficial when it comes to the healing process because I find that a lot of acne takes longer to heal when it doesn't have a head. So if you would like to know how to exfoliate, you can go ahead and look up some tips or watch this video or anything you need to do to learn how exfoliating will help you when you need to exfoliate and when you don't need to exfoliate. I personally am allergic to a lot of things. That is a common theme in a lot of my videos. I am allergic to multiple different things, so most of my products tend to be natural. So I tend to use a lot of natural products and mix them together with whatever healing technique they use to try to figure out the balance between what my face needs. So I don't know exactly how everyone else's face works, so I'll explain how mine works so you guys can match to mine. My skin is like combination. It's not oily and it's not dry. It's smack dab in the middle. Does what it wants to do. It doesn't get dried out unless I apply something that dries it out, and it doesn't get oily unless I put something on it that's oily. However, it's very, very sensitive. I cannot use harsh products. I cannot exfoliate too often, and I cannot exfoliate too roughly when I do. I have to balance myself because my skin is very sensitive, and too harsh of a product or too harsh of a motion will cause my face to be red and irritated and break out, and it will cause the exact opposite effect that you're going for when you're exfoliating. And I also use it just because my face has acne. It's very acne prone and it's very prone to allergies and to react to anything it touches, anything. So I use natural products to soothe it while I'm using the roughness of the exfoliation because I need that movement and that motion in my face to get rid of a lot of the things that I do put on my face. Not that I put many things, but when I do, I need to somehow get rid of it so that my face can be clean and start its own healing process. And if that sounds like anything that you're dealing with, or it may not, go ahead and try out a couple of these things. But today, the face mask or exfoliant that I'm going to be showing you guys is exactly what I use when I'm having major skin issues. Major skin issues. I always though, never go a day without it. When I exfoliate, I always back myself up with something that soothes it. Either using a warm chemical or like maybe using something with the eucalyptus oil in it, or witch hazel or lemon juice, or anything that's supposed to soothe your skin afterwards. That is a must. You must calm your skin down after you do any type of exfoliating because your skin will be irritated, and that's not the point. Your point is to irritate the skin enough to break up everything that's on your skin, remove the dead skin, and to pull things out of your skin. Other than that, you need everything to calm your skin down so that it can heal itself in a way in which it's not making anything on your face worse. So you're about to see what I use, how I make, and how I use my natural exfoliant.
Here you'll need a plastic container just to keep and mix your materials in. Next, I just have this small Noxzema bottle that is empty just to store it in so that if I make too much, I have somewhere to put it all. Next, I'm going to take 100% raw honey. Doesn't matter what company, as long as it is raw honey. Then I'm going to take lemon juice. Lemon juice always helps everything. I now have some coffee, doesn't matter what brand. I typically have a favorite. This is not the one. I also use green tea. Also, don't use this green tea. Mine does not come in a packet, but if yours does, just cut the packet open and we'll be all set. Next, you need a spoon, preferably plastic, and then you're going to start adding and mixing your materials. By the way, I messed up a little. I also add sugar to this. I just did not get that on camera. So at a certain point, your mixture should start to become thick and act just like honey. It should move very slow. But if you keep mixing it and you pull the spoon out and it's still quite runny, add a little more honey or add something else dry to it to make it a little more thick. Once the mixture is to a texture of your liking, go ahead and pour about 90% of it into that little jar that you saved in the beginning. Make sure it's closed because it will attract ants because it's made of a bunch of food items, of course. But then you're going to use that next little bit on your face. Now, take this very small amount that you have left and rub in circular motions on your face. Remember to be careful because it's already harsh as it is. Enjoy your soft new skin.